Yo, check it. This is Duels of Awesome. Welcome to the Shaddoll Deck profile. Alright, so first up, we're playing 3 Shaddoll Squamata. So that's basically like your substitution card. It's gonna substitute any of your Shaddolls. It's basically the only 3 of in the deck. It's really good. You've got 2 Shaddoll Beast. That's your draw power. 2 Hedgehog, that's gonna be your fusion searchers and stuff. So basically, like, you're gonna want to see that, but not mandatory. This is Shaddoll Falco, 2 of that, so that's gonna be helpful for just some extra plays, and then 1 Shaddoll Dragon for removal. And then last for the Shaddoll monsters, 2 Re-Shaddoll Windy. And this card is really good. It's the new Shaddoll monster. It just has really good synergy with stuff like Beast and Squamata. And yeah, you want to play it too. Next on the list for your opening plays, for your play starters, we've got 3 Mathematician. This card's really good for starting plays. You can send 1 level 4 or lower monster to the graveyard from the deck. So that's really good because obviously you want your Shaddolls to be in the graveyard. Same with Armageddon Knight. He's a play starter. You can send a dark monster from your deck to the graveyard, level 4 and lower. And then we're going to play 3 Effect Veiler for, well, it's a hand trap. And it's a light monster, and that's going to come in handy for your Construct and your BLS. So for the boss monsters, we're playing 3 Dark Arm Dragon. This deck is predominantly dark monsters, so getting 3 dark monsters in the graveyard to get him out, no problem. And last but not least for the monsters, 1 BLS, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy at the beginning. You've got light monsters, you've got dark monsters. You're not going to really need more than that. Alright, for your spells, 3 Shaddoll Fusion. Obviously that's your fusion card, that's the main one you're going to want to use. You want to see that in your opening hand. Then I've got 3 El Shaddoll Fusion. So again, just another fusion card. 6 fusions in the deck. We've got 1 Nef Shaddoll Fusion, so that one's going to be good for like declaring attributes for those Shaddolls that you don't have, being like fire and wind and earth and stuff like that, which obviously you have a few of those, but especially for the fire, this one's going to come in handy. And if you're going meta, which I am, I've got 3 Super Poly, and then that becomes basically 4 Nef Shaddolls, but infinitely better. Then of course we've got 2 Called by the Grave. It's just a good card in general. It helps out with stopping people from stopping your comboing off. We've got 1 Char of Avarice. You could really play something else with this if you wanted. This is a good mid to late game for reshuffling your Shaddolls back from the grave. I've got 1 Foolish Burial to help dump more monsters in the grave, and then 1 Upstart Goblin because draw power. For the trap cards, I play 1 Shaddoll Core, so that's basically a monster that you can bring out, but it counts as a trap card still. You can choose its attribute, which again helps you, like Nef Shaddoll Fusion, to bring out any monster from your extra deck you're trying to bring out Shaddoll-wise. And then the new card, Rest Shaddoll Incarnation, so this is really good. It just helps you flip cards back and forth, and it just pops off your combos really well. Now for the extra deck, we've got 3 Shaddoll Construct, El Shaddoll Construct. So this is obviously your big monster, that's your beater, that is the best card, that's the card you're trying to get to. However, along the way, you might want to play some of your El Shaddoll Winda. This card is absolutely unstoppable, is like, just isn't affected by a lot of things, card effect wise, and 2200, so it's pretty good for damage as well. Next we've got 2 of the new Shaddoll card, El Shaddoll App Cologne. This one's pretty good too. It's not great, but it's definitely a 2-up for sure. It works. And then of course the rest of the monsters are going to be 2-ups as well, like the Fire El Shaddoll Grista. So with your Super Poly or your Nef Shaddoll Fusion, you can either bring this guy out, Nef Shaddoll, or use Super Poly when you're going against Sal's, which is going to be really good. Then I've got 2 El Shaddoll Shekinaga. That's going to be your Earth one. You do have 3 Earths. You have more than that, actually. Mathematician, your starter play. That one is an Earth monster. This is really good, too. It's like the second strongest attack-wise. Next, I've got 1 El Shaddoll Wendigo, if you have a wind monster. El Shaddoll Anoyatalis. That's hard to say. This one, not very good, but still a 1-of. And then for your last card, 1 Shaddoll Construct. It's a link monster. It helps out if you don't want to play it. You know, that's just how it is. Alright guys, and that really does it for the deck profile. That's my Shaddoll Deck profile. If you want to see more, just let me know. Gotta do a shout out real quick. So my buddy Stratos Virtual, dude, that sucker, I don't even duel him, man. You know why? He's so freaking good. I lose every time. The duel is freaking predetermined. You gotta check that dude out. Stratos Virtual. Check him out on YouTube. Check him out on Instagram. Find him on Discord. The dude is one heck of a dude. I really recommend dueling him if you're feeling like losing. Anyway, guys, this has been Duel So Awesome. Duel Till Darkness, my friends.